Hey, powerful creators, this is Zach Mesh Christian Mentor here again, empowering you with great knowledge to help you to create the life experience that you desire. So if you like the information that we share here on the channel, consider subscribing and click that bell notification so you'll be up to speed on all my latest content. So what I wanted to share with you in this video is a scientific experiment, one of three, that was done back in 1995 called the DNA phantom effect. Now, you may have heard of this before, and this will be a little bit of a refresher, but if you've never heard of this experiment, it should blow you away. So, it was done by scientists named Poponin and Gariev. And what they wanted to do is they wanted to test the behavior of DNA against photons of light. And they wanted to basically see how our physical DNA, our corporeal DNA, the biology affects the outer world. And so what they did was they took a box and they created a vacuum in the box, so they sucked out all the air. But they knew that what would be left inside of the box would be photons of light. And they knew that there had to be a connection with all things. And what do we call that connection? What do we know here on the channel? What have we talked about consistently? And that's the cosmic lattice. It's also the ether, where have you. But they knew that there was a field connecting all things. But they wanted to really do that experiment to determine it and to define it. So what they said is, we recognize and we know, we expect, that all the photons of light will be dispersed, unordered, sporadic. And when they did the experiment, that's what happened. But what they then did is they said, okay, now what we want to do is let's put DNA inside of the box. And so what they did is they put the DNA in. And they didn't know exactly what to expect, but it was pretty astonishing to them. What happened was all of the dispersed photons of light began to arrange themselves in the structure of the DNA. Now that was amazing. Isn't that amazing? The DNA changed the photons of light in a vacuum. So they said, okay, that's pretty astonishing. That's pretty amazing. So what they then did is they took the DNA out of the box. And what happened, to their astonishment yet again, is you would expect, and they did expect, that once you take the DNA out of the box, that all of the photons of light would have dispersed back to their original state. But they didn't. The DNA had changed the behavior of the photons of light in that box. They remained in the structure of the DNA. And that's why it's called the DNA phantom effect. So what does that say? What did they derive out of that particular scientific experiment? That your physical, biological DNA, the essence of who you are, and remember, we have a distinct difference. Everyone has a distinct difference in their DNA. That's how you can go through forensics and actually determine, okay, who committed this crime or where have you. But the DNA, the essence of who you are, what creates every cell, what has the blueprint of the human being, where have you, that part, the essence of who you are, controls the behavior, controls the environment around you. So when we say that we are powerful creators, when we say that we are and we can create our reality, it is scientifically proven. It was scientifically proven decades ago. So when one has let's just say that one has doubt that I create my reality, or maybe I'm stuck in my reality and I'm confused in my reality. Just know that it's been scientifically proven. So, skeptics, it doesn't matter. You can't dispute the scientific proof that you control your outer world. Because remember, your outer world is a hologram. It's all made of light. It's photons of light. Remember, and refer back to those previous videos. Even check out my podcast. Really lays it out detailed about what reality is made up of. But I wanted to share that experiment with you to empower you, to embolden you, to help you understand that you are most powerful in your experience. And look how powerful the DNA is. And that DNA is what creates the 100 trillion cells that are in your body. So, if you found this of great value, like, share, and powerful creators, just remember, you are powerful. Your biology is powerful. And we haven't even talked about the interdimensional DNA that surrounds you in your Merkaba. Very, very powerful. So, this is one of 3 experiments we'll be sharing here in the next few videos. So, hope that empowers you. Hope you have an awesome day, and we'll see you again.